Good morning everybody and welcome back to a new video. I'm actually starting this on a Tuesday because yesterday I didn't do anything too exciting, I was just working. But really that's kind of more of what I have planned today. I'm about to head to the Taylorian to get some stuff done. Me and one of the other girl in the same practicum are meeting up because we're writing the captions for some of the objects in the Kafka exhibition. So that should be fun because they're kind of like the fun language learning material things, like different board games and everything. So not sure what we're going to come up with, but it should be good. And then yeah, just kind of getting some other stuff done today. I'm not sure what I have planned for this evening, but hopefully something semi-fun. So yeah, I'm gonna head out now and get started. Everybody, it's the next day now, so I had a really big day of work yesterday. I was at the Taylorian for a while and then I came back here and just continued working on my encoding project, which I'm pretty much done. I just need to finish the header, which is the basically where you store all of kind of the publication information and then any other extra stuff that you need. So yeah, shouldn't take too long to finish that up today. And then I'm working on a blog post where I'm basically describing everything I did for the practicum. So yeah, should hopefully be a productive day. I'm wearing the Zara dress that I got last week and I love it. I love the color now that we have sun again today. It was raining off and on yesterday, which made for a very nice walk home because I wasn't in the rain, but all the flowers just looked really nice. So yeah, gonna head back to the Taylorian and get stuff done. Guys, so I spent all day at the Taylorian doing a lot of work, which was good, but I was exhausted after. So I've been back home just hanging out. And yeah, I got my encoding project done and it's beautiful. It looks so organized. I mean, I say that now, but she hasn't given me the feedback on it yet, so she might be like, this is garbage. But I right now think it looks good, so that's nice. And we set up the Kafka's Languages exhibition downstairs, which is cool. It's cool to see his notebook. Didn't understand any of it because I don't speak any of the languages that he was using in that book, since none of them were English. But yeah, it's a cool exhibit, and the I can't pronounce it. Nibelungenlied. That's not correct, but it's the previous exhibition that's sort of it was kind of marketed as almost, it was sort of created to be German's great epic, their version of the Odyssey sort of thing. And that's what the previous exhibition was on, and all the different adaptations and everything, and that is still sort of up. We still have it in some display cases around the same room. So we were just moving stuff around today, but me and the other intern were just writing captions for some of the language learning materials, so that was fun. And yeah, got a bunch of stuff done, which is good. But yeah, I was very, very tired. But this week should be quite exciting as we're winding down because on Friday we have the banquet and everything, and I've got some fun stuff going on this weekend. So yeah, overall it was a nice day. I think I'm going to do some more reading today. I have a book that I'm going to be finishing, and yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to be up to. Good morning everybody, it's the next day now, so I'm about to head out to Rhodes' house because I'm meeting someone to pick up. She borrowed my power bank battery charger thing, so I'm going to go pick it up from her, and then I'll probably just wind up studying there until later today when we have the Digital Editions Community of Practice thing. So basically people give talks on different aspects of making a digital edition. Me and the other intern for Taylor Editions are actually going to do a presentation on it week after next, so that should be cool. But yeah, gonna go see that today, and then yeah, that's kind of what I have planned, and then hopefully we'll be doing something semi-interesting in the evening because I have not really done anything all week. Hello everybody, and it is a new day. The reason why my hair is so fancy right now is because we actually have our last term banquet this evening, and I did like overnight curls, and then I was like, well, it might just like fall out or not work by the end of the day, so I'll just put it up now and have it just be ready. So that's why I'm a little extra right now, but I've just been working from at home this morning, and I'm going to continue doing that until I need to start getting ready for the banquet. But yeah, really excited for it. It's always fun. We have the banquet, they do all the speeches and everything, and then at afterwards we have like the varsity club after party, which should be fun. So yeah, gonna get started doing some stuff today and then get ready for banquet. Okay guys, so I'm about to head out to banquet. I've got my dress on and my bag with my shoes. I'm wearing like boots, but they look like ballerina shoes. They're very cute. And yeah, this dress is from Coast. I'm so excited to finally wear it. I feel like it's more like English garden party kind of vibes, but I love it. So very excited. And yeah, gonna head out and meet the girls and walk over together. Next day now. The banquet was really fun. I would say that this was maybe like the best banquet of the year. I thought the menu was really, really good. It was basically like a souped up mozzarella stick. It was like a fried disc of goat's cheese, which I feel like goat's cheese is kind of like you either like it or you don't like it. And I don't know if I'd like it in other things, but in this context, I enjoyed it. So it's goat's cheese on risotto. So it's basically just cheese on cheesy rice, so that was good. And then for the main we had salmon, and then it was like an egg with hollandaise, which I would have thought would be kind of weird, but it was good. I like eggs and hollandaise, but like that it would together I would be like interesting, but it was really good. Then we had our college brownie for dessert, because Pembroke has like, that's their college dessert, it's their claim to fame. It's like a brownie with like orange. It's really good. So we had that, and then we went to Varsity Club for the after party, and I feel like it was probably the best after party that we've had so far. It's really fun, good DJ, and then came back home. And since we got home so late, I had a bit of a lie-in today, but I'm heading into London with Anika because we got tickets to, well, she found them, got £25 tickets to Tom Holland's Romeo and Juliet, which is super exciting because tickets were expensive and they sold out like immediately. I remember when it had gotten announced, I was gonna like see how much tickets were and got on the wait list and everything, and I was in the queue and they sold out before I even got in. So yeah, it sold out very fast, but each week they do a drop of £25 standing tickets. So I think we do have to stand, which for the entire play might be kind of interesting, but it should be good. Anika has done that at the Globe. They'll do tickets like that, standing tickets, because like during Shakespeare's actual times, those were like the penny seats, so it was where the royalty and the upper class, all the rich people would pay for tickets with seats, and then everyone else would pay for like standing tickets down in the kind of main area. So that's still how the Globe is set up, I think. So you can pay for more tickets or you can pay for cheaper standing tickets. And Anika has done that for a play, but it was like a shortened version of Romeo and Juliet. Like, I don't even remember how long she said it was. I don't even know if it was a full hour. So, much easier. But I think this is like the full play. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how it's done, if it's like adapted or what the vibe is. I think it's the original script and everything. I'm assuming like costuming and everything is going to be different. Kind of like the Macbeth show with Ralph Fiennes that I went to. It was just the Macbeth play, but then, you know, the set and everything is different. Or is not like traditional Shakespeare. So yeah, I'm imagining that's what it's going to be. And we're also going to go to the Theatre Cafe Diner, which a lot of actors on the West End, I think, will work there, or people who, you know, are pursuing show business. Because it's one of those diners where the waitstaff sings songs from musicals, which I didn't actually know there was one in London, because I know there's quite a famous one in New York, and I don't think it's the same chain, but, or if it, like, is a chain. But yeah, there's this one on the West End, so it's right by the theater. So I saw an influencer I follow posted a video of her there on her stories, and I was like, oh my god, I did not know this was a thing in London. So I sent it to Anika because I knew she'd think it was cool. So she looked up how close it was to the theater. It's like a 5-minute walk, so we decided to go there for dinner tonight. And like, we looked at the menu, and it's diner kind of food, so it's like burgers and everything, but they're all named after, or like puns based on names of songs from musicals, so it should be very, very fun, and I'm gonna head out now, and I'm super excited.
First impressions.
Like before, I will fight and win the war, for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad, so just throw away this game we had. I suddenly feel
Hi vlog! Looking for like standing tickets. Next day now, Sunday, and the play was really good. So first we went to the Theatre Cafe Diner, which was really fun. I think the food, like, it's about the same price you'd pay for anywhere in London for like a burger and fries. Like, that's the kind of food that they ordered. So like, I had a chicken burger and he had a regular burger. But like, and it's good, but it's not, like, the food's not anything special. It's not anything like notable. So you definitely go for the experience for everything else. So it was really cool though. Anika was very excited. She knew almost every song that they played, and they were doing some deep cuts that she didn't recognize. But yeah, it was very, very cool. All the wait staff came through and sang, and they go like upstairs and downstairs. Yeah, it's a really fun place. And then we went to Romeo and Juliet, And so they started the play and they got to like just past the Queen Mab speech. So like, yeah, I think it was like right before Romeo and Juliet meet each other for the first time. So in between those. And something happened, they had to stop, like they had, a voice came on, was like, company, can everybody like come off stage? And Tom Holland goes like, sorry. And then the stage director came out and was like, we're gonna have to take a couple minutes to fix something. So I'm assuming it was a technical difficulty or something, which I've never seen that happen before. But prior to that, I was like, Tom Holland, you are delightful, but this is gonna be a long show. Because the style of it, like, it was very stripped back. It was very, like, every speech was delivered like this. Like, all very kind of monotone, one note, really slow, a lot of dramatic pauses. And then after that break, I would say it picked up a little bit. Like, there's a little more humor, particularly between, like, the Romeo and Juliet interactions. But then it kind of, I feel like after intermission, it kind of, like, went down again. It was a very cool production. Like, I think that, like, what they were trying to do, it was executed very, very well. I just don't know that that style fits Romeo and Juliet as well as it would other plays. Like, it was kind of similar to the vibe that they did for Macbeth, and I think, like, something like Othello, it would be really cool for. I liked at the end, so during the death scenes, it was just Romeo and Juliet sitting beside each other at the front of the stage. And then when each one died, to kind of represent that, they peeled off their mics, which I thought was very clever. And they also had this sort of like transparent screen that would go up and down and move front to back on the stage. And they would at times like project live video, like someone would be there with a video camera on the actors, sometimes on the stage, and it would project it onto the screen. Sometimes in other parts of the theater, like at points actors were out at the bar area. At one point, Tom Holland was up on the roof of the theater when he's in Mantua, and then he comes back down. So I thought it was really cool how they utilized like all of the theater and with the video work and everything. That was really cool. But I will say, it's just like, you know, if I was commissioned to stage a performance of Romeo and Juliet, it's not how I would do it. Like, I feel like a lot of contemporary productions kind of ignore the fact that Romeo and Juliet's, the whole, like, shtick with the play is that it's a standard comedy until it's not. And, like, it's supposed to be silly and funny and over the top and dirty and everything. And, like, I feel like it needs to be more emotive. Like, it needs those up and downs. I don't think that that style of delivering the speeches works for that play. Like, the Queen Mab speech especially is such a good moment, and it was just so, like, bland. Like, none of the big moments really stood out from anything else. I don't know. So, it was very good. Tom Holland, wonderful. And we went, because Anika always, she's, like, very determined to finally get a stage door in London, which we have not been super successful with yet. We came out here, and it was just, like, at the front entrance, and people, like, that weren't there for the play had come just to see Tom Holland walk the, like, 10 feet to his car. It was crazy. So there's all these people out there. The other actors, like, walked past and went through, and then Tom Holland came out, he waved a little bit, and then got in his car. But I was like, man, imagine you're just, like, trying to go home, and all of these people have just shown up to see you walk, yeah, down an alley to your car. It was wild. But he seemed very, I don't know, he stopped and waved, seemed very nice. But yeah, so it was a cool experience. It's not, yeah, my favorite performance of Romeo and Juliet that I've ever seen, though, actually. But yeah, all in all, it was a very, very good night. I'm glad that we got to go, because we had the £25 standing ticket, so we had to stand kind of in, just like along the sides at the very top, which wasn't too bad. Like, obviously, it's a, like, 2.5 hour show, 2.5 hour, yeah, maybe a little bit longer. So it's a long time stand through Romeo and Juliet, but it wasn't as, like, uncomfortable as I maybe would have thought, so it was fine. So yeah, today I'm showing Eloise and her mom around Rhodes House, and then I'm gonna go to a library and do a bunch of work. So that's the plan for today. Hello again, guys. So it's actually quite late at night now that I'm checking in, but basically I showed Eloise and her mom around Rhodes House, and then we had lunch together at the King's Arms, which was very nice. And then I tried to go to the Old Bodleian Study, got there, realized my laptop was dead, and that I had forgotten my charger. So I just went grocery shopping and then came back home to work instead. So that's really what I've been doing for the rest of the day because like we had lunch and it was early afternoon, so then I came back here to do stuff. So yeah, that was it for me today, but it was nice once I got myself sorted, and nice to see Eloise and her mom again. So yeah, had a good day, but I think I'm going to end it here and say goodbye and catch you in the next one.